Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today I want to show you a new feature in Mastercam 2023 that is going to be released later this year. And in the new version of Mastercam we have many improvements, and also Mastercam gives us brand new toolpath. However, this toolpath is for modern, and the license that I'm using at home doesn't have modern package. And in this license I have, as you see, only mill and lathe, and at some point I'll record something using my other licenses at work. However, we are so busy at the moment that I can't even find a minute spare to do anything that is not work related at my work. So let's move on, and I'll show you a few things in Mastercam 2023. However, my goal is to show you one feature that I really like in Equal Scallop. Before we go to Equal Scallop, let's set up our stock, and this is new as well. So for example, in the previous version you could set your post here, you could change your post file here, you could change the stock setup here and the tool settings. Now when you click on one of them, you have the side menu here, so you can still change your change your post, sorry, and also you can set your master model, and you have your volume material you can select here, and this is your stock setup. And you have this bounding box that I always use, or you can select 3D model, or also you can select the file. So let's go for bounding box, cylindrical. I want to use this, and on the Z. Okay. So this is my stock, and you can select your work holding, your fixtures, and you can also align the fixtures here or use dynamic transform, which is really good. And you have your tools. I already have my tools assigned to this machine, and also bits and pieces for your simulation. Another thing that I wanted to show you is what CNC software changed in our multi-axis gallery, and this is the most often used section in our tutorials. So at this release of Mastercam we won't have morph, parallel, along curve or project curve as standalone toolpaths. They are all combined, those are all combined in unified. And also, if you open the file from your previous release of Mastercam and you had your morph operation, Mastercam will update this operation to unified, and also give you a clue what pattern is used. You have, for example, unified morph or unified parallel. Okay, let's move, and I want to show you a few things that I really like. Okay, so let's quickly select our geometry. So I'll select the whole 3D model, and toolpath control. This is first new thing is here. We had tick box to include silhouette boundary. Now we can select automatic boundary to be either silhouette or bounding boxes. So bounding rectangle or bounding circle, which is really good, and I like. And you can include stock. Rest of the options here, they were in previous release. So I'm going to select my bounding box, for example, boundary chain as an inside edge here, and the tool page has been modified as well, and this is what I like. Now we have a large window where we can see everything without scrolling left and right on the small window here. So this is well done. I really like it. And you can of course adjust your width of each column, and everything is visible. And of course you can change them around. So it's good. It's brilliant. I like it. I wish we could have this box a bit longer, and maybe in the future release of Mastercam, maybe move this box up, extend it to the whole length, move these two above, and maybe shift this box here. It would be great. We'll see. I cannot extend this box, which is a shame. However, at the moment we have a luxury of big window here. So if I want to have these visible, I can still widen the tool name column, and I can see this here. Holder page is the same. The collision check-in is the same. Another new thing in Equal Scallop, is brilliant. We have now stock recognition. Okay. However, I'm gonna skip this on this toolpath, and I'll come back to this later, and we'll go through that, because this is awesome. So at the moment I'm going to select tool as a 16mm. Oh, sorry, it's 12mm. Yeah, it is 12mm. I didn't change that when I was setting it up. Okay. And step over, I will use 0.25, and it's just to demonstrate new things. Oh, another new thing is your Z limits. Okay, so we had on the box with minimum Z, maximum Z, and detect limits. Now we can set this to automatically detect limit, and we can have point. We have also, as in previous release of Mastercam, we have drop down, right click mouse button. And another new thing is in linking parameters. I noticed that Mastercam added a ramp angle to our lead in and lead out. So let's quickly set something up. Okay, just so we can see something on the screen. This all looks the same. Planes, this is the same. Coolant. So all the other setting pages are the same. Okay. Another nice new thing is I really like the new graphics. So for example, if we want to select the tool, and when we go to filter, look at this. That's awesome. I like it. I really like this graphics here. Okay. So we've got all set up. Of course, this is only to demonstrate the new feature and mainly this page. So let's accept it. Oh, reporting computation error. Oh, what plane we are? Oh, okay. Sorry, my mistake, of course. Let's go to planes, top. And we have our result. Okay, so we've got the whole 3D model now machined with this 12mm ball end mill. And of course, the radius and the fillets inside are much smaller, so we left a lot of material behind. Okay, so on those corners and internal radii has a lot of stock on it. So let's have a look at, just quickly set the stock model with the compare operation, and this color here is where the layer is around 2mm. Okay, so let's now go to like a really extreme situation, and let's go and pick some 1 or 2 mil ball nose. And in new Mastercam, we are able to target the areas that are left from the previous tool. So let's copy that after here. And now let's go into the toolpath settings. And what I'm going to do is just change the tool to 2 mil. And I'm going to use a finishing operation. But this time I'm going to activate the stock recognition. So I want my toolpath to be trimmed to stock. So we will target only the areas that have stock on it. And our previous tool was 12 mil with 6 mil radius, because it was ball nose, 6 mil. And now in this case, I'm not going to change anything else. I will leave my stock, that step over to match my original toolpath here. And let's go and see the toolpath. I'm going to pause the video, and this is our result. And look at that, beautiful, clean toolpath, and only in areas that we couldn't reach with the previous tool. So I love this feature, and definitely will be using this regularly. Awesome. Okay, so let's now investigate this a little bit, because this is a great option. But at this moment, if we go, of course, from that big tool to 2 mil, which is no ideal situation, we will have some trouble. The tool will be buried. Let's have a look actually. Let's select those two together, and then let's run backplot. And let's take our tool first here. Okay. So if we go here, okay, let's go a bit further. Look at this. Half of the tool is buried in the material, okay? And you don't want to have to take that heavy cut, especially in those tight corners. Look at this. That is not ideal situation. However, Mastercam came with another one improvement, which is really, really good. I really like it. So if we go and copy the bottom toolpath again, copy after, and now Mastercam gave us the option to do pre-finishing toolpath. So let's go and select this operation, parameters, and if you want, you can change the tool for slightly bigger, 4 mil or something, even use some pre-finishing tool. You don't have to use the same tool. And in the stock, now we're going to leave all the settings the same. However, I'm going to use step-ins. Okay. So what it does, Mastercam, so let's set this up, let's say 1 mil. Okay, 1 mil. Okay. So when you press enter, it will tell you how many passes or depth cut or step-ins it will do. So for example, if I use 0.5 millimeter step-ins, it will be 9 passes. So it will be 9 step-ins, so 9 roughing cuts. Okay, and we will not finish with this toolpath the part. It will let us only to go and pre-finish. And the maximum material, if we use this settings here, the maximum material that is going to be left is 0.5 millimeter. That's the maximum material that will be left everywhere on the part. Why is maximum 0.5 mil? Why I'm saying 0.5 mil maximum? It is because, for example, if somewhere in some areas we will have, for example, 0.7 millimeter, it will go and cut this 0.5, so we will have 0.2. Okay, so bear in mind that is not how much material we will have left on the part, it is the maximum. Okay, and it is step in distance. And again, And if we are using some pre-finishing tool, if you want, you can limit by ticking this box here, you can limit those steps. So let's say I want to limit that to maximum of four layers, okay? So 4 step-ins. And in this way, Mastercam will just put 4 step-ins for us. In this way, when we will be using this tool here, it won't hit this thick layer of the material. So we will have a set of 1 operation and then copy that twice, did some minor changes, and I've got finishing with the bigger tool, then pre-finishing and finish the rest area, okay? The area that was left behind this tool. And this is really great, and I'll be testing this on the machine soon, and I'll definitely give you guys update how it works, how 2 different tools blend, how well it is, how well does it look like, and we'll measure even some roughness on our machines and on the finish, and I'll give you guys update. Okay, and this is our toolpath, and let's have a look at those step-ins. So let's go to planes, let's trim the back, and now you can see the Mastercam generated the step-ins, okay? How that's great. With this toolpath now, this pre-finishing toolpath, we targeted only the areas that were left from the first operation, and also we machined this in step-ins, so in depths, okay? So we asked Mastercam to leave 0.5 maximum. Let's have a look how it works in Verify, and let's run it. So these are my step-ins. And of course you can change the step over for step-ins, you don't have to match the other tools. Look at this, that looks awesome. If we do the stock compare, we'll see how much we are taking away. Now it's finishing, so we didn't leave a lot of material in. And the tool doesn't have to engage in large, deep stock. Okay, my friends, this is all for today, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know in the comments if you want to see more from Mastercam 2023. Take care and see you in few days.